MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
First delivery to him. Tommy Edman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he fouls this one off. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Two pitches fouled away. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
One out, nobody on. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here comes the 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Cardinals 0, Mets coming to bat. It's a rematch of the 2006 NLCS, and it's on the show. Miles Michaelis is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Carlson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lindor, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So here is Tyler O'Neill. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. No score here as we play inning number two. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted three.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll take a look at ball one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Ready with the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Ground ball left side. And they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the two-out triple. Back with more postseason baseball in game two after this. Last half of the second set to go, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Michael Conforto.
Right,
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Again, a 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Next, it'll be Kyle Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he takes a cold strike one. The 1-1 home. Hard hit towards center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. Now here's the first offering. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Swing and a line drive to left. O'Neill gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Striding in is Ivan Herrera as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he got him. Now one down with the bases empty, and into bat next the pitcher Miles Michaelis. First offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
I had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. At the plate now is James McCann as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
James McCann.
Now the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Now back, number
Jeff
6.
McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch on the way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him. The 0-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch on the way. Wind up and the 0-1. Fouled off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter, the first baseman,
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the stretch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He swings and grounds it to short. McNeil's got it for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cards strand a couple. They're down 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, left field.
Next up for New York, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Bader is there, 2 gone.
The batter.
Next to dig in, Pete Alonso, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Kyle Lewis would be next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Lewis. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here comes the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to third. Throw to second in time. What a play as the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air out to left. Smith comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Ivan Herrera, struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball well outside. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, James McCann. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. McCann swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 out, nobody on. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch on the way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Outside, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ball even at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw over to the bag. Three and one.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Edman leads off first with one away. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains full. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count. The pitch skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, number 6.
First pitch on the way, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Francisco Lindor is on deck. Popped him up. Edman waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate is Dominic Smith. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the first pitch.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. in there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. O'Neill aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
And stepping in, Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Lane Thomas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Seth Lugo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Seth Elledge gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Pete Alonso stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. And that's in there for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. One and two.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And that misses 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is taken below the zone for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the stretch. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
From the stretch. Count still full. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to hit is Kyle Lewis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering. The 1-0. Alonso, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman
John Gant takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. J.D. Davis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Brandon Nimmo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set and the pitch. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Francisco Lindor waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Tried to test the arm that time, but he was having none of it. A great throw to end the frame. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Robert Gesellman's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Harrison Bader. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. One and 2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. Here's the 3-2. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Arenado stands at first with 1 out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Aaron Loup enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Paul DeYoung will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Genesis Cabrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Francisco Lindor.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Cabrera is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Dominic Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And this will be fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Up next, the
First baseman.
power bat of Pete Alonso. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He goes to first. It's in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it'll be Dylan Carlson as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. From the stretch. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So next to hit is Ivan Herrera, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-0. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Phillip Ervin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake, cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. For nothing the score tonight. The Metropolitans get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Noah Syndergaard is the winning pitcher of record. Miles Michaelis pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.